Hi guys, welcome back to Foothill Paint Fabrication. Got a quick update for you. We're going to try to get the engine started here. I've been doing a lot of work, so I'll just take you around real quick, show you what I've been up to, and then we can see if we can get this thing fired. Had some troubles getting fuel to it and some other stuff. We'll talk about it in a second, but let me show you what I've gotten done, and then we'll turn the key on this thing, see if she'll light up. Okay, I finished testing all the electrical, the battery's in, everything's working the way it's supposed to be. I got the distributor stabbed in and everything wired up. I think I've got it stabbed pretty close to where it should be. I've tried to start it with some starting fluid and it did pop and wanted to go, but I was not getting any fuel to the carburetor. So the fuel pump went bad just sitting, a month and a half, 2 months waiting to go back in. So the owner got a new one. I got that in a little while ago, so I had to make up a new lower fuel line because their fitting was leaking, but we got that down inside there. So that's all done. Got all the other fuel lines done, wiring. The starter was acting up when I was tapping it over. The solenoid was when I was tapping it over to find top dead center. So I had to pull the starter out, put a new solenoid on it. So it's just one thing after another trying to keep me from getting this thing running. But we've got the wiring done. It's full of coolant. It's got oil. I think I'm ready to go. So let's just back away and crank on this thing, see if she'll go. Okay, let's give it another little shot here. See what happens. Woohoo! That does not sound very good. Looks like a little retarded to me. There we go. Sounds pretty good. That fuel pump really picked up the fuel and pushed it up there fast. Surprised me. Let me check for oil pressure. £50, looking good. So I just have to set the idle, and then once I get a good heat cycle into it, then I can adjust the carburetor. This carburetor was given to him by his brother, so it probably needs some adjustment. So I got to get the timing set first before I know what's going on here. But really happy it fired up so nicely. Right at 600 RPM, so I think we're looking pretty good. Got a little shake to it. The carburetor's set for a little while, so. Serpentine belt system's looking good. Really clean installation, guys. Looking really good. I don't want to run it too long without the timing set right, but pretty happy to get this done. We're that much closer to getting this thing on its wheels and taking it for a test drive. Okay guys, that just about wraps up this little quick update video on the 65 Malibu SS. Got the timing set and it was a little tough, frankly. This is a late model crate engine, a small block Chevy at 350. And the way, if you guys know, the way the timing marks are on the timing cover, it's set up a little bit different, and the marks are all on the dampener. And I couldn't see them with the serpentine belt system on there, so I actually had to figure out where the mark was on the water pump and then just sight down through there and get it. But I got it set. I'm pretty confident I've got it set right. Got the carburetor adjusted. Still going to want to play with that a little bit. The carburetor's set a couple of years. I actually pulled that off a '67 Chevelle, his brother's car, and when I put fuel injection on it, I dumped all the fuel out of it, but it's just been sitting in a box, so I don't think there should be any problems with it. It was freshly rebuilt when I took it off the '67, so it should be good to go. I just want to fine-tune that thing and get it idling as good as it can, and once we get it out, take it out for a test drive, we'll see what it really can do. Unfortunately, we can't take it for a test drive yet because there's no front seats in this car, and that's probably going to be our next video, tackling those front seats, because the upholsterer wanted way too much just to change out those springs, so we're going to do it ourselves. Thanks for joining me here at Foothill Paint and Fabrication. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and mash that bell icon so you get notifications every time I release a new video. We'll see you on the next one.